it is not constant. Then you have a distance time graph is a curved line, and at any particular instant, if you want to find out the speed, so at that point you will make a triangle, you will find the slope of the graph. Okay, so this much we have done. Now third type, distance time graph के दो graph हमने कर लिए, straight line, inclined straight line, and curved line. Okay, now one more thing is there. Third type of graph, if your distance time graph is like this, what does it mean?
Speed is same at all.
Speed is same is this type of graph, right? यहाँ पे है.
Means that point is the highest distance or the final distance.
See, when time is 1 hour, object is at 10 meter. When time is 2 hours, still object is at 10 meter. When time is
The
3
object
hours,
is not moving.
correct. So horizontal straight line means the this is distance over here. This is time. So horizontal straight line is when the object is at rest or stationary or not moving, stationary. Stationary मतलब
Ma'am, can we write this?
yeah. So when the object is at rest, you get graph is horizontal straight line. Okay, so horizontal straight line distance, you can write the statement when distance time graph is a horizontal straight line. Should I write over here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
When distance time graph okay, so when distance time graph, put a dash over here. When distance time graph is a horizontal straight line, it shows that the object is at rest. Okay, rest means it is not moving. So this type of graph you will get. So we have got 3 types of graph. Write down this statement. First you complete this, then I will give you.
Ma'am, done. Ma'am, in bracket I also wrote not moving.
Okay, everyone has written. So I'm going to give you the summary of distance time graph. That means 3 types of graph you can have. Inclined straight line. You didn't write? Is it still there? Take a screenshot, Aisha Baghdadi. Just one statement you have to write. When distance time graph is a horizontal straight line, it shows that the object is at rest. So distance time graph, 3 types of distance time graph we have read. A straight line, curved line and a horizontal straight line, means parallel to x-axis. Okay. So I'm going to share that summary. The 3 types of distance time graph that you should know is, please write down this.
And this graph was first one.
This one, see, summary of distance time graph that we have read just now. Uniform speed means speed is constant. When the speed is constant, so distance time graph is a inclined straight line. Okay, straight line inclined, making an angle, and this angle or the slope gives you the speed of the graph that we studied yesterday. This angle or, yes, draw it. Distance time graph is non-uniform speed. This is speed is constant. This is constant speed or same speed. This
Ma'am,
is
these are all types of the distance
graph.
time graph. Yeah.
Correct. Speed is variable and stationary. Speed is 0. Okay. And you already know how to find out the speed from the graph just by finding the slope of the graph. Okay. So here speed is 0. You cannot find a triangle. You cannot make a triangle of this horizontal line. So this is speed is 0. Done?
Ma'am, what are the names of the 3 types
No,
of
ma'am.
graph, ma'am?
These are distance time graph. These are the types of distance.
Inclined and all those names you told now.
Okay. This is a inclined straight line. I'm telling straight line. This is also a straight line. No? This is straight line parallel to x-axis or horizontal straight line. And the first one is inclined straight line, means inclined to x-axis. I'm writing over here.
Ma'am, in the non-uniform speed, the one which we did in the class, the pattern was not like this.
It can be anything. Curved should be there. Okay. It can be like this. It can be like this. Any curve can be there. Okay. It is not a straight line. That's all. It can be like this. Understood? It is a curved line that you should understand. It is not a straight line. So that is why it is changing. Just draw this. I'll be back.
Ma'am, but what is the name of the other 2 graphs? Ma'am, like this is inclined straight line, then what are the others?
This is a curved line written over here, na? Curved line, straight line parallel to x-axis. Here it is only written straight line. So to clarify it, I have written inclined straight line.
Ma'am, can we write for the last one? Can we write horizontal straight line?
You can write that also. Same thing. Just a minute. I need to put charger over here. Just give me two minutes. Okay, have you written? Everyone has written this?
Yes,
No,
ma'am. In the
ma'am.
third one,
Yes, ma'am.
I wrote horizontal straight line.
Or you can write parallel to x-axis, anything you can write. That is the same thing.
Yes.
Okay, so we have read about read about distance time graph. Okay, and distance, what type of graph you will get. Okay, so if I show you just a moment. This is a graph. Okay, this is a graph, distance time graph ka example. Now, if you observe these graphs, you can see these are three graphs over here. One is in blue line, one is in green line, and one is in red line. Okay, everything is mentioned over here, but sometimes graph is given and question is asked. This is for you to understand, so that is why it is solved over here. If you see over here, this is an inclined straight line, so that means the object is moving with steady speed, means constant speed. Okay, steady means constant. So steady speed, constant speed. Why it is written fast? You see the slope over here, maximum angle hai. The slope is maximum, the angle is maximum. Ye wala thoda kam hai aur ye wala aur bhi kam hai. So that means this is moving very fast. You know that by finding the steepness gives you the speed. Okay, the steepness, how much steep the curve is. Okay, steepness is a word or not, I don't know. Okay, the steepness of the curve means how much steep the curve is. Okay, will give you the an idea about the speed. Okay, more steep, then more speed. The steep is less, it is lesser speed. Okay, okay, so you can see over here this blue line, slope is very high. Okay, you can see very high slope, angle is very high. So that means it is moving with very high speed and it is having a constant speed. Or ye wala graph dekho, this is going upwards and the steepness increases over here. Yahan pe curve is more steep, yahan pe curve less steep hai, aur yahan pe minimum steep hai. Okay, right? So that means you can say that the vehicle is moving with non-uniform speed, but the speed is increasing. Okay, getting faster. So you can say over here, can you understand this from the graph? Are you getting it?
Ma'am, I did not understand the first one. How is it steady speed when it's getting faster?
It is not getting faster. The speed is very high and that is constant throughout. Got it? If you compare, it is not getting faster. It is getting faster. The speed which is changing is getting faster. Okay, it is having constant speed, but it is a very high speed. Understood? Speed ki value already is very high, it is not changing. So it is fast and constant speed, it is not changing. Here it is slower first, then increases, then got maximum speed, and that is why it is telling getting faster. Yes.
Ma'am, in the curved line, even though it is a curved line, it is getting faster at a uniform speed, right?
No. It is not getting, see, getting faster is not uniform speed. Uniform speed means speed is not going to change. Speed will not change if it is uniform speed. Got it?
No, ma'am,
Uniform
it is
speed
getting
means speed is
faster at the same rate. Means like the rate of changing is not
That is
the
not
same.
clear over here. That is not clear over here. That will come in speed time graph. Okay. So that is not in our syllabus. So we are not going to do that. That will do in next year. Here it is not clear. You cannot say from distance time graph that the speed is increasing at the uniform rate. Okay. From the graph, you cannot tell. Is it clear, Sufyan? From distance time graph, you can just tell that whether speed is uniform or not, okay, or whether the object is stationary. Okay, is it clear? So this case, or two objects are there, so you can compare the speed. For example, see over here. This object red wala, this is moving with uniform speed till here. Uske baad it is horizontal line. Horizontal line, just see the graph and tell me horizontal line.
Means it stopped, ma'am.
Ma'am,
It
it
stopped for a
stopped,
while.
ma'am.
Correct. That means it stopped from here to here. ये वाले time के
4
बीच में
hours.
object is not moving. Okay. And then यहाँ से नीचे जा रहा है. It is again inclined straight line, but it is going back to the original point. ये 0 point है. Okay. This is 0 point. Okay. Distance is 0 ना. You can see over here. So यहाँ पे origin से it started from this point. Okay. Increase the speed, speed increase नहीं हुआ. Constant speed था. Then for some time it waited over here. This object is stationary. जैसे कि क्या होता है, you went to your friend's house, ठीक है, तो you started from your house. ये तुम्हारा घर है, your house is over here. Okay, this is your friend's house. So you started from here, constant speed से गए, friend's house पे रुके, 1 घंटा वहां पे आराम किया, जो भी किया, and then you came back to your original house. So your house is over here, 0 distance पे, ये भी 0 distance है, ये time का gap है. Okay. So you came back, returning to initial position. So this graph shows you that. This is moving with constant speed. This is moving with variable speed. Is it clear? All 3 type of graph in the same
Yes.
picture?
Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am, what will we call the third one?
This is a mixed
Stationary
motion.
object.
Nahin. First, see, object moved from this to this point. Okay, ये point तक और ये time तक ये move किया with a constant speed. From this time to this time, it remained stationary and then it came back, okay, to the original point. Okay, let me give you some more examples. Okay, I'm giving you a few questions to write. If the question comes, what is the meaning of straight line on a distance time graph? So what will you say?
Ma'am, the meaning of
speed
a
is
straight
constant.
line on distance time graph is that the object is not moving. The object, it is stationary.
Ma'am,
Okay, so
the
object
is it
is made.
horizontal straight line or you said
Straight line
straight
is whenever a horizontal is not mentioned, now you will take it as an inclined straight line. Okay, so just a minute, I'll give you this question only. I'll give you the question on whiteboard and write down the answer.
Ma'am, do we have to write the question also?
Yes, without question, how will you understand what answer you are writing for? Okay, so this is a question. What is the meaning of a straight line on a distance time graph? So answer you will write is, what will be the answer?
The speed is constant.
Yes, that the object is
The
moving.
speed is constant, uniform speed.
It is not mentioned constant horizontal straight line, so you will not take it as horizontal straight line. ठीक है? Okay, this is another question.
Ma'am, for the first one, the answer is the speed is constant, right?
Yes.
Ma'am, the slope
It is, don't
indicates
write
the
this
speed of
statement,
the
it is
object.
constant. Just say that the object is moving with constant speed. Yes, Amina?
Slope
did you-
indicates the the speed of the object.
Correct. Slope indicates, slope of a distance time graph indicate the speed of the moving object. Okay.
Ma'am, for the second, the answer is the object speed, right?
Ma'am, the speed of the object is variable for the second one.
No, for the second one, you have to say any slope, any graph का slope gives you of distance time graph, चाहे curved line हो, चाहे horizontal line हो, चाहे straight line हो. So it will give you speed only. Okay.
So where is the rest speed?
Ma'am, that means it will go down now straight to 0, ma'am.
For horizontal.
Hey, ma'am, I am saying that what does the slope of a distance time graph indicate? So it indicates that it is going back to its like 0.
No. Slope means
The
inclination. I
Slope
told you.
is that triangle method when we have to
Correct.
find the
Slope
triangle.
is this thing. So this thing, what does it give you? It gives you the speed. Okay. Slope is how much
Perpendicular
inclined-
upon.
correct. How much
Now we have to get
inclined.
the slope indicates speed.
Yes. Slope indicates speed. What are distance time graph uses? Okay, what are the uses of distance time graph? Don't write this way. What are the uses of distance time graph? Okay, इसका answer I'll give you. Okay, so if it is uniform, 3 points you have written. Uses of distance time graph.
1, 2, 3 is the answer of the
Third, yes.
Ma'am, first is distance at which the body is at present from its limits.
Okay, done. Okay, some more important points. The steepness. I was talking about the steepness. So steepness or gradient. Just write down this. This is not a question answer. This is a note. Okay. This is note I'm giving.
Ma'am, what is defined? Acha, I understood. Sorry.
Ma'am,
See,
in
in
the
a
uses of distance time graph, I did not understand the first point. What you
distance at which body is at present from its starting point can be found out. जैसे कि you have this graph. Okay, this is 0, this is 1 hour. If somebody asks you that this is 50 meter, this is 100 meter, if somebody asks you what is how much distance has the object traveled in 2 hours, so you will just drop a perpendicular over here 2 hours may, or drop a perpendicular over here, and you will say that it has covered 100 meter. Understood? So it can tell you the distance covered in a particular time, or from the starting point, after starting point in this much time it has covered this much distance. 1 hour mein isne cover kiya 50 meters. Is it clear?
Yes.
Understood? So distance can be given from the graph. It shows you the distance covered. It shows you the time taken to cover. Like reverse way mein question is asked ki how much time the object took to cover 100 meter. So you will drop a perpendicular from 100 meter or yahan se yahan kiya. So it is 2 hours. So you will say ki 2 hours time was taken by the vehicle to cover 100 meter. So anything you can find out, distance B, time B, and you can find out speed also. Speed can be found by finding the slope or steepness or gradient, anything you can say. So this is a note, okay, where you have written the notes on distance time graph. There also you can write, in a distance time graph, the steepness or gradient of the line shows the speed. So if you have two vehicles, I told you ye do hain, so this one is more steeper and this one is less steep. So you can say that this vehicle is moving faster, and this is moving slower than this vehicle. Got it? Why? Because this is less steep and this is more steep. Is it clear?
Yes.
Distance, time. So steepness or gradient of the line shows the speed.
Ma'am,
Steeper gradient means higher speed. Curved lines mean the speed is changing. Yes.
ma'am, once again, can you show how to calculate the speed in the time graph?
In a straight line.
Yes, in any one you can show.
Okay. So I'm coming to a question, then I'll show you. Just a minute. I'm going to show you one question. So let me take out the screenshot. All of you have written the points. I'll share another page. Have you
Yes,
written?
ma'am.
Ma'am, I am on the notes. Wait.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to share.
Ma'am, I'm writing, ma'am. Last point I was on.
You are still seeing because I
A
unshared. Na?
curved line means the speed is changing.
Yes, ma'am, I'm on last point.
Written or not?
Ma'am, can you
Not
share the
written,
screen?
ma'am.
I will take the screenshot.
Take the screenshot. Okay, can I move to next page now?
Ma'am, can you make me understand the second point? It looked like the same of the first point.
Steeper gradient means if the angle is more.
No.
Okay.
The second point of uses of the time graph.
Second point is similar to first. First point mate is telling you can find out the distance. Second point mate is telling you can find out the time. Got it?
Okay.
Same thing it is telling because both things are there. But it is telling about different things. Okay, so now I'm going to share one question with you and how to find out the speed and everything will be there. Okay, just see this. This type of question comes. Okay, so what type of motion is over here? If you see, they'll ask you, this is a graph plotted, distance traveled in meter, this is in second. So if you observe till 30 seconds, the object is moving with
Uniform
constant
speed.
speed. Correct. So what is the speed over here? I can find out the speed by dropping a perpendicular and making a right triangle. Okay. So what is the speed? Speed is this distance upon this. Speed is equal to, slope is equal to perpendicular upon base. So what is the perpendicular? If you drop it, this vertical distance, I will take it from the vertical axis, y axis. Okay. This
Ma'am,
thing.
perpendicular is 100.
करेक्ट सो यहाँ पे स्पीड हो गया, यहाँ पे स्पीड हो गया, स्पीड इज
100
इक्वल
upon 30.
100 अपॉन 30 विच इज इक्वल टू 10/3 मीटर पर सेकेंड. तो ये हो जाएगा 3.3 मीटर पर सेकेंड. ओके, ऊपर में मीटर
Can we like this also? 10 3s are 30 and 10 10s are. अच्छा, it will be same only.
हो गया ना, सेम थिंग यू विल गेट ना. 10 10s are 100 and 10 3s are 30. So 10/3 you will get 3.3. Now from 30 second to 50 second, what is happening to the vehicle?
Ma'am, it has stopped, ma'am.
Stationary.
हाँ,
Stationary.
so object is at rest. Okay, so speed is equal to, speed कितना हो गया, moving ही नहीं है तो 0 हो गया, right?
Yes.
Now next part में if you see,
Ma'am, it is uniform, directly uniform. At 50 seconds,
it is uniform from
400.
50 to
400
from 50
divided.
to 70. Okay, so I'll make a triangle from here. I cannot make a triangle like this because yahi se motion is going to start. Okay, so I have to make a triangle from here to here. Now just see this perpendicular distance is how much? This
Ma'am,
perpendicular distance
70.
400.
400 minus 100, right?
100. Because it
yeah,
is starting from
300.
100, so we have to minus.
Correct.
na?
Correct. It is starting from 100. So it is 400 minus 100 divided by how much? Tell me.
Divided
50
by
minus 60 minus 70.
70
70 minus 50. बड़ा में से छोटा.
20.
means 20.
Okay, so answer is how much? 400
300 upon 20.
3 upon 100 upon
upon.
0 cut.
So how much is it?
15, ma'am.
15.
15.
15 meter per
15
second. You can see over here, यहाँ पे मिल रहा है 15 meter per second, यहाँ पे मिल रहा है 3.3 meter per second. So when it started, it moved with slow speed, but constant speed था. फिर रुका और रुकने के बाद then again speed हो गया 15 meter per second. ये तो भी calculated using the graph, okay? But by seeing the graph, if somebody asks you कि 0 to 30 में ज्यादा speed है या 50 to 70 में ज्यादा speed है, तो you will say which graph is more steep, which is steeper.
Ma'am, 50
Ma'am,
to 70.
50 to 70.
Correct. You can see ये ज्यादा steep है, angle देख सकते हो ज्यादा है, ये छोटा सा angle है. So this is in this place it is moving with higher velocity, higher speed. Okay.
Ma'am, distance traveled y will be more steeper, na?
हाँ, नहीं. Steeper is distance upon time, that we are finding out. Slope we are finding out. Okay, now first 2 point kya tha? If I ask you what is the distance covered when after 20 seconds of the journey, okay, when I say what is the distance covered from the graph, you have to say what is the distance covered after 20 seconds of the journey. The 20 second यहाँ पे है, यहाँ पे से perpendicular उठाओ, join it over here, ये वाला point आ रहा है, so यहाँ से just I'm erasing everything, ये जो calculate किया था I'm erasing so that the next part is clear. Now if somebody asks what is the distance covered after 20 second, 20 second graph पे यहाँ आ रहा है, यहाँ पे आ रहा है, that means it is coming over here.
Ma'am,
It's
70.
70.
70.
It's 70.
So 50, 60, 70, yes. So you will say 70 meters. So in 20 second, vehicle covers 70 meter. The cycle cover 70 meter, right? If question is asked in the reverse way, suppose question is asked ki 100 meter is covered in how much time?
30
What
seconds,
do you
ma'am.
30 seconds. 30
30
seconds. 30
seconds.
seconds.
Correct. You will come over here and you will say 30 seconds. So these are the uses of distance time
Ma'am,
graph.
first you have to find the if you have to find the 50-meter wala, then you will find 100 meters.
If you have to find distance, if you have to find time, you will use this method. If you have to find speed, you have to make triangle and find the slope and gradient. Is it clear, Muhammad?
Ma'am, if it is
Okay.
asked, if the time is given and then we have to find a distance, then also we can do with the same method, no?
I did same thing now when I asked you about 20 seconds.
Yes.
So this thing only. Is it clear? Now what type of questions are done? Can you do some more questions on this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now I'm giving you question. Let me find out the question first. Okay. Okay, giving you one more question. Huh? My cursor is not moving. Just a minute. I'll stop share and I'll do it again. Okay. So this is another graph. This is a distance time graph. You can see over here. Now find out the speed from 0 to A and find out the speed from A to B. Okay. And first of all, tell me in which part this one is moving faster. AB
Ma'am,
part
in
or
A to
OA?
B.
A to
Ma'am,
B,
A
A
to
to
B,
B,
A to B.
Okay.
A to
And
B.
find out the speed. Two speeds you have to find. Speed in OA part.
Ma'am,
And
OA
speed-
part speed is ma'am 3.3
Ma'am, 3.3 meter.
meter per
3.3
second. 3 meter per second, ma'am.
Okay. It is how much?
3.3 meter per second.
3.3 meter per second.
3.3 meter per second.
3.3 meter per second. Ma'am, we
It
calculated
is
it
wrong
was the
answer.
same as last
It
time.
is wrong answer. Please calculate it. One person gives wrong answer, the whole class comes with the wrong answer only. Why? Do it independently, na?
Ma'am, 10 meter per second.
What is the formula? How do we
Ma'am,
calculate? Make
0.3,
triangle.
ma'am. 0.3.
In OA part, you have to drop a perpendicular and base. This is perpendicular. Okay.
Ma'am, 3.33, it will go like that.
Ma'am, I'm also getting that only, ma'am. 3.3.
Ma'am, I'm also getting that only.
What is this distance?
3.33.
What is this distance? Tell me.
10.
It
10,
is
ma'am.
10 upon
What is
3.
this distance?
3, ma'am.
3.
3.
Okay.
3.3.
Ha, correct. I was mistaking it. Okay. I am sorry, my mistake.
Ma'am, we calculated, sir.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I was
Ma'am, and
assuming
D
that
is
people
10.
are telling 3 by 10. 0.3 you were telling. I thought that. Okay. So this is 10 by 3, 3.3 meter per second. Now how much is in the second part?
Ma'am, AB
Ma'am,
का है
A2B
20
is
meter per
30,
second.
30,
20 meter per second.
20.
20 meter per second.
20 meter per second you are getting. How?
Yes, ma'am, it
70.
is 20 meter per
70
second.
minus
70 minus 10 is 60.
70 minus
and
10 is 60.
Yes, ma'am.
And 6
Ma'am,
minus 3 is
20
ma'am.
3.
meter per second.
Correct.
So, ma'am, it
20
will become
upon
20
1.
meter.
First, we will do 70 minus
Right.
10, so we will
Correct.
get 60. And
So you
6 minus
saw
3, we
it
will
is
get 3.
20 meter per second over here, and it is how much? 3.3 meter per second. So this one is faster. Okay. Now can you calculate this?
Remember how
Ma'am, it's
60
zero.
came, ma'am? The point
How
is
Ma'am,
Sixty
speed
came?
is 0 because it is stationary speed.
70 minus 10. Anas, 70 minus 10. Because you are
70
putting
minus
triangle
10 because
from
we have to take the starting point also, na?
triangle का point, starting point is over here 10. And यहाँ पे ये है 6 minus 3. Okay. It is 60 by 3. Is it clear, Anas? Okay, one more question. This question is homework. Take a screenshot and do it. Okay, I'm erasing it and giving you another question. Okay, it is not a question, just an explanation once again. So just see this graph. Okay, once again, this is can you see? Everyone can see 3 lines over here. Now, if you observe what is your exercise, you have to find out the speed in all the 3 cases. Okay, that will be your homework. This is again, you can see fast but steady speed. This is steady speed. This stops, and this is return to start position. This is accelerate, means speed increasing, and from here it starts decreasing, and here again horizontal line, so stop. Okay, so what you have
What
to
is the
find?
time?
Acha, showing you, just a moment. थोड़ा छोटा करती हूँ. Right? Now it is visible. All
Yes, ma'am.
points.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
So-
for the first one, fast steady speed, it is
You can
25
take
meter
the
per second.
screenshot. Please take the screenshot so that next time also I'll discuss the answers. Okay, first wala kya
Ma'am,
बताया?
Ma'am,
can you
first one
speak a
is
bit
20, ma'am. 20
louder?
meter, 20 meter per second.
100 upon 4 है ना? Is it 100? कितने पे आ
No,
रहा है
ma'am,
ये?
it
नहीं,
is 5, ma'am. It is 5.
5 पे आ रहा है.
हाँ.
Yes.
So,
So,
500 divided by 5 is 20, ma'am. 20 meter per
unit is
second.
20 meter per second. So unit is first one is 20. Now 0 to this point, what is the speed?
Ma'am, it is 5.
Ma'am, you took
8, ma'am,
4.5 or did you take 5?
Ma'am, 8 meter per
5
second.
ना? See,
Ma'am,
4 के बाद 5
80.
आता है, then see.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
8.
8 meter per
8, ma'am. 8. 8.
8, ma'am,
5 4 is 80.
Correct.
5 4 is 80.
8 ma'am, 8 meters second.
यहाँ पे
0 speed.
यहाँ पे
Speed is stationary. Ma'am, it will come in minus, I guess.
no, because it is going back to the original position, na? So it is okay. You can write the speed, it returns to start position. Speed is how much? Perpendicular 40 upon, this is what, 9?
9.
12 minus
9.
9 is how much?
3.
3. So 40 upon
40
3.
upon 3.
13.3, right?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, 13.3.
Okay, so all of you have written this. You can solve it at home also. You can take a screenshot. Please take a screenshot of this whole thing. Huh? Green,
Ma'am,
everything is
can you erase everything? I want to take a screenshot. Ma'am, 1 minute, one more, please. Thank you.
okay. And please draw this in your notebook and write all the points. Okay. That diagram you didn't draw now, you draw this diagram. Don't use, it's okay if you don't use a graph paper, but equal mark pay, you mark it and draw the lines like this. Mark these points and then find out the speed. Okay, in your notebook, find speed. Speed is not found over here. We have done just now. Find speed in all parts. Okay, all parts you have to find speed, right?
Ma'am,
And
how
this-
to, ma'am, in where we have to find in the red part?
red part,
Yes,
see,
ma'am,
every
red
time
part
the
mein how will
speed
we
is
find?
changing. Every time the speed is changing, so you cannot find. Okay, for now you cannot find. Higher classes may you can find over there also, but here we are not finding for this red part. Okay, only here you know horizontal line है तो यहाँ समझ में आ रहा है कि speed is 0, stops. Okay, so red, except red part,
Ma'am,
find the speed for blue
we
part,
can.
blue part and green part. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, but we can find from here if the speed is constant.
No. You cannot find. No, it is not a straight line. Na? So every time the
Okay.
speed is different. Inclination is different. See, यहाँ पे inclination इतना है, यहाँ पे इतना है, यहाँ पे it is so small, right? So it just shows you कि speed यहाँ पे कम है, it increases, then it starts decreasing and stops. Okay. So take a screenshot, find out the speed and write down these points and draw the graph. Okay. This is for your homework. Next class is next week. So I'm going to ask you next week. Okay. And you will have to show me the graph. So I'm going to stop share now. Okay. So that is all for today's class. See you tomorrow. Bye everyone. Maths है tomorrow. Huh?